What's up, everybody? Shane O'Mac here with Just Win Bets, baby. Joe the Fan, our Commanders. They look like crap once again, right? Didn't even score a point. 0 points. Goose egg. Nada. Zero. Zilch. I'm running out of zero words. We lost 31-0. What are your first thoughts about the game?
Well, I mean, there's a lot. There's a huge list. It's like the Santa list. You know what I mean? From when you get from your kid, you're like, hey, I want this. I want. There's a huge list. But obviously it's the coaching. So it's a little bit of the players, but it's mostly on the coaching. Here's what I saw, and before I get to the game, Houston, they're aggressive. I mean, they took on the Chiefs, as you know, this past weekend. And these guys, the safety, I have never even heard of this guy. This guy came flying out of like the 6th row and took the guy out. And he went Drago on him. And what I mean by that, he's like, hey, if he dies, he dies. That's the attitude that we need. Okay. I saw 30 for 30. I'm probably way late to the party, but I saw it live when I was a kid in 85. Okay. 30 for 30, the Bears with the 46D defense with the Chicago Bears. They killed people. It was a bloodbath. So that's what the attitude that we need for Washington. That's one. Second, there's no fight in us. You know, it goes back to the song "Fight for Old DC." We're not in DC. It's like Dorothy from Kansas. We're not in Kansas anymore. Okay, we're not in DC anymore. All right, we're in or Landover. Excuse me. We got to get out of there. So that's
happening in a couple of years.
Happening.
Yeah.
But the linebacker core needs to be fixed. The D line needs to be fixed. This is a disaster. You got to go back to square one. Trade the picks. I think the play calling on the offensive side is terrible. It's predictable. It reminds me of when I was coaching, and I had an offensive coordinator who had no clue.
Yeah.
Doesn't even know cover two, didn't understand, kept running the same GT play every time. I'm like, no. So, there's no creativity. Here's how you solve this, and I'll turn it over to you. To solve this, it's the talent, etc. We got to go younger. Completely younger. So we talked about no more vets or getting these 35, 40, Wagner, love you. We can go down the list. Got to go. Okay. And it's a young man's game when it comes to coaching as well, I think. Look at the Rams. Look at Seattle, Chicago. I mean, I understand it's just 1 year. Houston, I can keep going. Now, Vrabel is probably in his 40s, 50s, okay? He's decent. Andy Reid's getting old. I saw a movie the other day. It was like, you got old, baby. That's what it is, okay? Sean Payton is Sean Payton, but he's always been a very good coach. But you got to go young here, okay? And I only listed a few: the Indianapolis Colts coach, the Jags coach. I can keep going, okay? You have to go young. Why? You remember where Joe Gibbs literally lived at Redskin Park? Mm-hmm. I mean, he was saying it publicly. He would work there all day, all night. He would even sleep there for maybe an hour. And then he hears the trash trucks coming at 4 or 5 in the morning. Hey, that's what we need. DQ is not the way to go. Do you fire this guy? I don't know. Joe Witt's definitely gone. Kingsbury probably is next. I don't even know who you would bring in. But we need someone who's like in Seattle, McDonald. Okay, we need all these younger coaching guys. I mean, look at McDaniel. He's a young guy. So and like I said, Johnson. Hey, we'll even throw in a Dan Campbell there. Okay, he's younger than Reed. Is my point. Shanahan's younger than Reed, so it's those.
Another one that another young coach. You're forgetting about D'Amico Ryan, Texans head coach.
Yeah, the Texans head coach.
Yeah,
right.
Ryan.
So the attitude needs to change. The aggressiveness needs to change. Sorry. I mean, I'll throw in the champs. Sirianni, I mean, look, he's a good coach. He's having some trouble in Philadelphia, but I don't know. Start from scratch.
Yeah, I mean, the defense looked like god awful again after 2 pretty good weeks after DQ took over play calling. This week it was JJ McCarthy looked like he shouldn't even be in the league leading up to this. They were like literally Minnesota was scared, like pretty much like, hey, we messed up bad getting rid of Sam Darnold because he looked like straight garbage, and then now we make him look like he's Joe Montana.
Right.
So, right. So that's the first thing I thought of. The second thing I thought of, Cliff, why did you stop running the ball?
Thank you.
Chris Rodriguez, listen to these stats. Chris Rodriguez was averaging 5.3 yards a carry. If you're averaging over 5 yards a carry, run the damn ball. I'm sorry. Our first drive, we drove right down the field, all running the ball, and then we got within the 10-yard line, and we threw 3 straight passes, and we just stalled out. We went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. What is going on there? You literally just ran the ball down their throats all the way down the field. Why stop it? If the run works, don't go away from it.
Yeah.
Right?
Agreed.
That's the way when I coach football, if the run was working, I wouldn't throw the ball. I wouldn't never throw the ball. If I was getting 5 yards a carry, I'm going to keep running it until you stop it. Right?
Yeah, agreed.
I mean, if your running back's getting over 5 yards a carry, and he only had 10 carries, there's something wrong there. There is something wrong there.
Yeah, agreed. 100%.
Chris Rodriguez ran really well though. That's like one of my positives. Him and even Bill had 4.5 yards a carry. So I mean that's pretty good too. But I mean, good God. I mean, he had 7 carries. Between the 2 of them, he had 17 total carries between your running backs. I mean, and you're running the ball at almost 5 yards a clip. That's way too low. Way too low. The other thing is Jaden did not look like himself at all when he was in there. And then that elbow when he fell on it after he threw that pick, that was scary. At least it said it just like hurt really bad, pretty much. There's no like damage to it, thankfully. But he needs reps, and all these people are saying that he needs to sit. I'm sorry, it looks like to me he's regressing a little bit this year compared to last year. He needs the reps, and they don't play him in preseason. At least DQ doesn't. He played one drive in this past preseason. That was it.
Right.
So you can't expect him to play preseason next year. Like this is like live reps. This is what he needs. He needs reps. I would try and protect him the best you can, but if he's healthy, he needs to be out there because he needs the practice.
Agreed. So, I already suggested what to do for the future, but I agree with you in regards to the run game. I said on the live show when we were making our picks, and I did pick. I'll admit, I went 1-2. You went 3-0. So as usual, I cost us, and that's another story. But anyway, I said on the live show that I gave you the recipe of how to beat this team, Minnesota. I said, run the ball. Call Sandra Bullock, okay, from the blind side, and run the damn ball. That's all you had to do. And it was there.
Yeah. It was there. It was there every time they did it. And then they just didn't stick with it for some unknown reason. I don't know why. I have no idea why. It just, like I said, that old first drive, I was like, Chris Rodriguez was just boom, 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 4, 5, 6 yards a clip, and then just moved right down the field. Yeah, we threw in a pass here and there. And then we got to the red zone and just 3 straight passes. And we went for it on that 4th and whatever it was, 4th and 3 or something like that, 4th and 2, down like the 4-yard line. Didn't get it, but we ran the ball on first down. That's it. Never went back to the run again. The run was working. Stick with it. With it. Why not? It was just mind blowing to me. I was just like, come on. I mean, you have it right here.
Yeah, I mean, I would have thrown in a little play action or bootleg, what happened, a little old school here and there. But that was the other thing in regards to, they're throwing these tunnel screens or wide receiver screens or whatever you want to, screen you want to call it. Listen, some of the times that Jaden throws these balls, they're press coverage. What the hell are you throwing a wide receiver screen on press coverage for? Why? Yeah. I mean, it made no sense whatsoever.
And most coaches don't just call a straight tunnel screen. It's usually like some sort of zone or like some sort of read option where like it's like a call at the line between the quarterback. Hey, if there's press, all right, we're handing the ball off here, right? And
Sure.
I would much rather prefer that. Like I said, your running back's getting over 5 yards a carry. I mean, keep going. It makes no sense to me. It makes no sense to me at all.
I,
Jaden, I mean, he did not look himself either. I don't think, like I said,
right.
and like it didn't look like they were blitzing a lot. They were, but it didn't look like the offensive line played terrible. It looked like he was getting happy feet and kind of like scrambling out there too quickly.
Right.
I think he needs that development, man, of staying in the pocket, stepping up, and making a throw. And
Right.
then, but looking at like some of the end zone cam footage I was watching, there wasn't a whole lot of separation from the receivers either, though.
Sure, but this is a typical football 101 thing. You go over in your steps, 3-step, 5-step drop, 7-step drop, whatever, Once you plant that foot, you better make that decision. Don't be like Mariota, okay, and lock on to the receiver like he did. Okay. There's his mechanics, Jaden's mechanics isn't that great. I can't say so much about Bo Nix's mechanics either, but that's another story. Jaden does not plant that foot, then step up in the pocket. It's just the reason why you're stepping up is because you're tackled. This is clear 1-on-1. Step up. I still don't see anything. Go.
Yeah.
You got to make a decision. You're going to throw it or you better take off.
Yep.
The other thing that I've noticed, and this is after week 14. I know the Skins had to buy. Okay. I have not seen what we've done last year where, and this was the same thing with RG3. RG3, when he came out, oh, hey, we're doing read option, or excuse me, zone read. And, hey, the end crashes. We're going to pull it, yada, yada, yada. Mariota does it, but Jaden doesn't do that anymore. And they don't have it set up in a formation, which I call wing. A lot of people call it different, but, wing and, if you want to, split zone, what have you. And then, hey, it's a fake. And then you have the tight end or whoever, you pull it. And then that's what we saw last year. The quarterback pulls it, and his lead blocker is some type of either usually a tight end or somebody else. I have not seen that once this year. Not saying to put it in there, but
I kind of get it with Mariota this past games because he's coming back off injury. But yeah, we need to get him back doing that for sure. I mean, because his legs are a weapon. They are, and you have to use them. I mean, the dude's fast. He can run. He needs to learn how to take better care of his body and how to get down and how to slide and know when the play is over. Right when the play is over, he just needs to learn how to get down a little bit better. Outside of that, though, but his legs are a weapon. That's what makes him like Superman. That's what makes him that's his special superpower, right? And that he needs to learn how to do that better. And I think he will. I mean, he's still a young player, but he'll get there. But like, you just need to coach him up and do it. I 100% agree.
He reminds me of Wimby, and I'm talking about his body. Hit the gym. I have no room to talk, but I'm also Jaden, I'm twice your age. Okay. Hit the weight room. So I don't know what the hell you did during this past off season. I don't, but okay. That's fine. You got to hit the weight room, my guy.
Yeah. I mean, there was reports saying that he added like 5 to 10 pounds of muscle. He needs to add 10 more pounds for sure. Yeah. He definitely does. I mean, guys are just bigger, faster, stronger in the NFL, and you just can't take those hits. Yeah. Either that or do like Lamar. He was getting killed his first couple of years, like his first year or two in the league, and he learned how to do it. He started getting down a lot quicker when he would make sure he'd get like that first down. As soon as he got a first down, then he would start sliding a lot more, right?
Right.
So hopefully it starts to come to him, but it has to because he can't keep taking these hits.
Yeah.
Because his body is just not made for it. It's just not at the NFL level.
I don't know what to do for the future in regards to draft picks. I mean, I don't even know where we stand. We're going to look that up in just a second there, Shano, but where we are if the season ended today. But have to address the defense. Your linebacking core. And this is where I said we need to say, hey, Wagner, all the Frankie Louvu, sure, stay. But put in McGee, put in Kahu. Is it Caillou or Kuhu or what? Caillou is what my kid used to watch. The guy from UCLA, Kaho.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy. Put that guy in there. They got to learn. There's a lot of stuff that they did. The corner's fine. Harris is fine. Okay, that's these injuries. Okay, Newton. I don't see him or making him plays, but he's doing his job. Newton's doing his job. Something wrong with Payne, or is Payne hurt?
I don't know. I was looking at Pro Football Focus. They have like a grade for every player, and they do it after every game.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Somebody goes through it, and none of the D line had a good rating. And actually, like Kinlaw, who's actually had a decent season, he was the lowest rated defensive player this past weekend. So our defense tackles didn't do anything. Our highest graded defense player was actually, I think, Bobby Wagner. Mainly because he had 16 tackles. He had 16 tackles. Sure. So you're saying draft. I just looked it up on tankathon.com. They always keep track of the current draft order. Sure. We would be picking 6th right now. Right now, the Giants have the first overall pick. If the season ended today, the Giants would have the first overall pick, then the Raiders, then the Titans, then the Browns, then the Saints, and then us.
6. We might. You know what? If we lose, again, I'm not hoping for it. It is what it is. We might have the first overall. We are taking phone calls.
It's possible, especially. Now, so what we play the Giants this week?
Yep.
Yeah, Giants this week. So the Giants beat us. That we'd have the same record, and we split.
And it's in New York.
Yeah. We'd have the same record, and we'd split, and I think we had the easier strength of schedule compared to them. So that means we would be I think it goes to division record first after that. But we only have one division win. It's the Giants the first time we played them. So I don't think we're going to beat the Eagles. We're playing the Eagles twice. And still,
we might beat them once, but but my whole thing is looking back at it. Who did we beat? The Raiders. They're terrible.
Mm-hmm.
They're terrible. The Giants, they're terrible.
Yep. We beat the Chargers somehow.
And we beat the Chargers somehow.
Somehow. I don't know how.
So yeah, we need to have more of the young guys that get in there to see what you got. Let's see what we have. Now everybody's getting on social media saying, "Hey, Peters got to go. No, I don't think so. Peters was given garbage when he walked in. Ron Rivera did us dirty.
Yeah.
Okay.
The cover was bare for sure.
It was bad. Okay. So
the only thing I didn't agree with, Peters, he's trying. The only thing I didn't like, not the only thing I didn't like, but one of the things I didn't like is when he first got hired, he said, "Hey, we're gonna do this the right way. We're gonna build through the draft, yada yada yada." And then one of his first big moves was he traded draft picks away for Lattimore. That was a big hit, a big X on him. That's like strike one for me on him because Lattimore sucks and he's bad. Right. He can't do anything. I get it. They needed defensive help, and he's a former All-Pro, so they thought they can maybe get something out of him, but there's nothing there. So that was a big hit for him. But I agree. I'd give him at least 2 more years and see what happens because our team had no talent on it at all. You had Terry McLaurin, and then you had Cressway. That's like the only 2 reliable starters you had pretty much before he got there.
We have money, but we got to use it wisely. Okay, Debo resign. Tunzel is getting older. He's a free agent at the end of the year. We'll talk a little bit more about that later on there, Shano. But Wagner gone. I'm sorry to say, Ertz gone. Okay, and the kid out of Kansas State. Look, he made a catch. He made a catch on Sunday. Give him a chance. I don't think because of Ertz, he's not getting PT. That's the reason why. So I throw him in there. Yank off, keep him in there, and you've got Bates. Yeah. Ertz, now again, I'm not.
Ertz is sadly probably done. He's probably gonna. Yeah, he's 36, 37 years old, and he's gonna. If he tore his ACL like that, that's probably his career.
He's done. I'm not trying to sound like a jerk, but if we're talking business, he's gone. So
next year we have $82 million in cap space. I mean, that's a lot of money.
a lot of money.
1, 2, 3, 4, fifth most cap space in the NFL for next season.
So this is what you do.
And that's not including, anybody who we cut or anything like that.
Correct. This would be a miracle. He won't do it. Lattimore needs a restructure. He won't do it. But in a perfect world, sure. I like Payne. I didn't see him Sunday, but I like him. Depending on the costs, resign Payne. Tunzel, depending on the cost, resign Tunzel. Okay. Debo, sign. Ayuk, who is possibly want to get out and join with Jaden, sure. Then you're set with receivers. I don't care who gets hurt. You're set. You got Terry. If you get Ayuk, and then you got Debo. Remember, we still have my boy Noah Brown. He got to go. I'm sorry.
He's hurt all the time.
He's gone.
And hopefully, I mean, Treylon Burks looks like he could be good too.
Mm-hmm.
So I would re-sign him if he's not under the contract still. I don't think he is. I think they just signed him for the end of this year.
Yeah.
So but he's showing flashes that he might be worth keeping around.
I don't even know.
I don't think he's going to demand a high amount of money because he hasn't really done much in the NFL yet. So I would keep him around. He's still got Luke that's coming back from the injury. Yeah, I think our receivers would be set, especially if you get Ayuk, like you said. I mean, your receivers would be set.
So I didn't even see Burks Sunday.
I mean, Jaden only completed 9 passes, so he was like 9 for 20. I think his stats were. So less than 50% of his passes he completed. I'm pulling.
So that's how you fix number one. Number two, you need to get a defensive coordinator. I don't care, a young guy, okay, young kid. And we need to light a fire. We need a jerk. I mean, you've read reports about Ben Johnson coming in here, he my way and it's worked. So we need someone like that as a coordinator on both sides, offense and defense. You need to get on their ass. And why I say that is because the tackling, I am sick and tired of shoulder blocks.
Yep.
No one tackles. If you saw the KC game, classic textbook tackling.
Yeah, that Texas defense, man. They first of all, D'Amico Ryan's a hell of a defensive coach.
Yeah.
And he played in the league too. So he was an NFL defensive player as well. So he knows the game. But man, he has those guys flying to the ball. Like all 11 guys are running to the ball. And I don't see that on our defense at all.
The hell with heads up football. Whatever happened to that, by the way? I had a coordinator when he was working for me. The old man wanted me to say, it's got it, it's bite the ball. Okay? None of this heads up crap. Enough of that garbage.
I mean, you can even do like the Seahawks, the Legion of Boom. They used to bring in a rugby coach tackling.
Yes.
Because like rugby tackles are very safe, but they work. They get the guy to the ground.
Yes.
So bring in rugby coach, right?
Alligator rolls. Gator rolls.
Yep.
Yes, I know exactly. Yeah, trust me. But enough of you shoulder block. Get out. I don't want you here. I think we're good with the corner. My guy, Famous Amos. Sam still probably put him at nickel. We need another corner.
Yeah. We need a lot of defensive help. We need a lot of defensive help.
Yeah.
Another corner, another pass rusher. Linebacker. We need a lot of help on defense. A lot of help. A lot of help. I mean, we just look like we're lost out there. And why we never blitz? I don't know why we never blitz. Why do we never blitz? I'm not saying you have to go like Greg Williams style and blitz everybody all the time. Even though I like that, I think it works pretty sometimes, especially against a young quarterback like JJ McCarthy. We should blitz a lot. It would confuse the hell out of him, right? But I don't know. I know. I think DQ knows that he doesn't have the horses over there right now.
No, but we need a Greg Williams.
Yeah.
I'm not saying
you were talking about hard nose. He was a hard nosed dude too.
Oh, that's what I want.
Yeah.
That's what we want. We don't need, hey, it's okay. Blah, blah, blah. That's like society today. We're soft.
Yeah.
The skins are soft. Bottom line.
For
okay.
Sure.
So I need a guy who wants to, I need Goldberg in that movie. What do you call it? With Adam Sandler when they were the prisoners.
Longest yard.
Longest yard.
Yeah.
Jumping. I wanted LeBar, but more aggressive than LeBar. LeBar was okay, but I want like 11 of those guys.
Sean Taylor, just flying up.
11 Sean Taylors. That's what I need.
Yeah, we don't have anything like that anymore. Nothing.
Sorry.
Nothing.
You want to hit some people? Hit them hit the scout guys.
Yeah.
Next. You're telling me people would not be lined up, especially in UFL, would not be lined up just to be on the practice squad? Come on, man.
Yeah.
Discipline is another thing that they need to have. Blah, blah, you get there with the wins.
Yeah.
Okay. DQ. I mean, you take something out of Vrabel. You get it with the wins. This clapping, blah blah blah. I need a Parcells guy. I need a Belichick, or I need somebody to light a fire.
And we talked about this before with DQ and like how he gives veteran rest days every week. Those need to go. And like you said, you can bring them back with the wins, right? You can bring them back. Hey, you guys won 3 games straight. Sweet. Veterans Wednesday, you get off. You know what I mean? That type of stuff's okay to me. But when you're on an 8-game losing streak like we are right now, 8 games, 8. I know people who can't count that high. Right?
True.
So 8-game losing streak, you can't be doing crap like that. I'm sorry, your team needs work. You shouldn't be getting players off just because you have 8-game losing streak. That is unacceptable. 8-game losing streak is when the heads start to roll, when people get fired. And if they didn't make the NFC Championship game, I'm sure Mr. Harris up there would be thinking about, hey, luckily DQ has it, because if not, I'm sure Mr. Harris would be saying at the end of this year, he's probably gone. Because if 8-game losing streak, that is unacceptable. That is unacceptable.
I don't even think his job is safe, because let me tell you something. They're thinking about getting rid of Sirianni in Philadelphia. And he just won a Super Bowl.
That's true.
I mean, it's true.
That's true. Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you, man.
They're still in first place in the division, and they're still upset with them. But that's kind of like the mentality you have to have in pro sports, man. If you're not getting the job done, get out of there, bro, and find somebody who will.
Exactly, and that's how that is the attitude that we need here in Washington. Now, how long?
I was gonna say, it's the pros. That's how you have to think of it.
Right. Now, how long is this going to take until we start seeing the ship going on its right course? 2 years.
Yeah.
Minimum.
Well,
it's bad.
What's going to help is that we should have an easier schedule next year. So next year, in theory, we should be better just from that alone. But the other thing what scared me about the offense is when we're talking about this game is everybody was saying, hey, we've been injured all year. We have these injuries. We have all these injuries, yada, yada, yada. They're using that as an excuse. That offense that we just put out there and had 0 points, that was pretty much the offense they wanted to roll into the season with. The only piece they were missing was Eckler.
Yep.
Right? That's the only piece they were missing. And you can't tell me Eckler was a good player. Yes. Don't get me wrong. But just missing him in a game shouldn't give you 0 points. You had all your receivers that you started off with. You wanted to start the year off with. You had Jaden Daniels back. You had that offensive line all the way back. Cosme's back. You had everybody. Tunsil you traded for. Everybody was there healthy, and that's the team that you wanted to roll out there starting at the beginning of the year. And we got 0 points. 0 points. Jaden Daniels completed less than 50% of his passes. How many total yards did we have yesterday? Let me look that up right now. Total yards, we had only 206 total yards. 206 total yards. 107 yards passing, 99 yards rushing. And 99 yards rushing, flip that. 107 yards passing, 99 yards passing, 107 yards rushing. And that 107 yards should have been a lot more, like I said. We should have just kept running the ball.
Yep. Yeah. So finishing up with the draft, so obviously pretty much all defensive players, but trade back. If the season ended today, or even, I hope, sorry to say it, but if we lose to the Giants, which we probably will, then let's say we move to 5, and let's say that's it. I'm cashing out That's the end of the season. So we got the 5th overall. Trade back, trade down, trade back, whatever you want to call it. That's rule number 1. The second one is, if you want to grab a lineman, okay, offensive lineman, okay. I mean, we still have Coleman. Coleman's not bad. He's not bad. I didn't say he's great, but he's not bad. And then we need to cut dead weight. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's just, we got to cut dead weight.
That's when people are talking about with we just said with Coleman. Coleman started at left tackle pretty much all last season, and he wasn't like an all-star, but he wasn't the worst left tackle out there. He wasn't like your average left tackle. And people were saying like, okay, so we gave up these draft picks for Tunsil. Tunsil's actually been playing really, really well, but did we really need to give those up to get Tunsil?
Yeah.
Could we have gotten by with Coleman and then still had these draft picks? You probably would have been all right, right?
Yeah.
You're not going to get the same production like Tunsil's like, well, I think top 5 rated left tackles right now on Pro Football Focus grades.
Sure.
But at the same time, like if you had like a decent starter, like your average starter, I mean, he's giving you an advantage, but it's not that drastic where it's like, hey, Jaden's going to be getting killed, or I mean, he didn't play half the year. Mariota's going to get killed half the time because your left tackle can't block anybody. At least he wasn't bad.
Sure. So you can only, as a GM, in my opinion, you can only do one or the other. You can't do both. Let me explain. You already screwed up, as you brought this up earlier. You already screwed up with Lattimore, with all the draft picks, what you traded for. Okay. Then the following year, which is this year, or this past off season, you did with Larry Tunsil. Again, draft picks, et cetera, et cetera. What are we doing? Let alone Debo. Let's not. I forgot about Debo.
Yeah, but Debo we didn't give up much. I think it was like a 5th round pick.
I understand, but still, I'm just saying.
Yeah, I think it's like I think going to the NFC Championship game, while there was a great season and it was fun, I think it had their eyes set at a level that we are not really at. You know what I mean? It's like we caught lightning in a bottle, perfect situation, perfect time. It was like a perfect storm for everything happening. Got us to that NFC Championship game, but we're really not at that level, right? And that's it was kind of like fool's gold, kind of. You know what I mean?
Right.
So they're like, hey, we made the NFC Championship game. We just do this piece here, this piece here. We might be all right for next year. Hey, we can maybe make it back, but we're not there. We have a lot of holes.
Finally, that was the personnel. Now let's talk about front office and all that they need to do. We talked about bringing the Skins name back. Yada yada. Okay, hold on. You need. I know what you're going to say, Mr. Harris. You're going to say, well, hey, we're leaving in about 3, 4, 5 years. Yada yada yada. Okay, fine. But you have to look at your investment. I understand that you don't want to invest a lot of money in X, Y, and Z because you're going to have a new stadium that's currently being constructed. I understand all that. The first thing that you need to do, and by the way, the locker room, it looks nice. Ooh, great. Fantastic. You need to fix the field. You've got 4 years of Northwest. What is it? Northwest or Northeast? It used to be FedEx. Now it's North whatever.
Yeah, Northwest. Because when you think
whatever.
of DC, you think they were in the Northwest.
Yeah, whatever. Call it whatever you want to call it. I don't care what you call it. Okay. You need to fix the field, and don't change it in the middle of the year. Okay. I don't understand, but okay, whatever. So that needs to be done. You need to take care of that today, or as soon. Hey, the last game, fantastic, because we still have to play Dallas on Christmas, but you got to take care of the field because.
Do you know what blew my mind is I've been on both fields of I've been on the Skins field, and then but I went to Green Bay this year. I got a tour of the whole stadium. We went down on the field and all that stuff too. Green Bay, Wisconsin. I mean, the climate up there is a lot harder to grow grass than here, and their field is pristine. I mean, I was like, good gosh, their field is pristine. They look over that thing like it's like Mecca. Like, I mean, like it's everything there is pristine. There was a guy out there like maintaining the grass while we were there on our tour. I was like, oh my gosh, it was like night and day difference. And that's been a knock on FedEx Field forever. Is that field ever since Snyder was the owner. Yeah. And yeah, that needs an upgrade.
So that's one. Stop making stop adding to, hey, let's get a pinball machine or pool table in it. No. No. And we've seen it, or basketball hoop. No. We've seen that in other clubs. This is business. Okay? You want to go play basketball? Go to the Capital One Arena down the street. Okay? Do that. Go play some pool at Fast Eddie's. I don't care where you go. You have big houses, so have 20 pool whatever. I don't care. Not at work, at the place of business. We're here to win. You play to win the game. You play here to work. You don't want to do the job. Here's your check. Have a nice day. Simple as that. I believe in the Mike Singletary philosophy. Can't win with them. I want winners. I agree with that. It's come to that point now. If you don't want to do it our way, there is the highway 95. Take 95 south, 495, wherever you want to go. Okay, I don't care. Here's your check. Have a nice day, and you cut them right there on the spot. Here's your check. Don't even get on the plane. See you later. Figure it out, my guy.
They'll need it. They'll need their check because if they take the Greenway out of there, it's like $20 sometimes. The toll road out of the toll road out of Ashburn. Good God, you ever driven on that thing? That thing's expensive as hell sometimes. It's like they got the flex price on whatever. It's like $16, $20 sometimes. I'm like, good God, this road made of gold.
Yeah. So whatever they want to do, I think you need to hire a young guy. Who? I don't know. I like the kid from Green Bay.
Yeah.
The defensive coordinator.
Yeah, they definitely need some new blood in on the defensive side for sure. Definitely need it.
I think DQ, I think this is it. Suppose, and we'll leave you with this here, guys. Suppose he loses the remaining 5 games.
I mean,
because let's look at the schedule.
That'll be what last.
Let's look at the schedule, Shano. Philly twice, Dallas, New York.
Yeah, we got New York next week, and then home at versus Philly, and then home at Cowboys on Christmas.
Yep.
And then Eagles again. That's it.
Oh, so 4 games.
4 games left. So you got 4 games, all divisional games.
Okay.
Yeah, that's.
So
the way we're playing, it wouldn't surprise me. So
if we go 0-4 and okay, that would be a 12-game losing streak.
Yeah,
you got to go.
There's not many people who survive that. Not very many people at all. You probably shouldn't survive a 12-game losing streak.
No.
And you can use injuries as an excuse all you want. Doesn't matter. 12-game losing streaks, some heads are going to roll.
If it is competitive, Sunday wasn't.
No, that's the main thing. And then we've talked about this in the past. At least I have, where like this team, I swear to God, every single time, and this is just not this year. It's 30 years of Skins football. Is every time they do something positive, it's like we take 4 steps back. Like I felt like last week against the Broncos, a good team, we took 2 steps forward. Like, hey, we actually were competitive. We're hanging into the game, right? Where it was a very close game. It could have gone either way. And then you come out this week and just get blown out by the Vikings, who have looked bad the last few weeks leading going into this game. And it's just like we took 2 steps forward and take 5 steps back. It's this team gets like they build your hope. They like always like send this like a little sparkle of hope up. And then as soon as you start believing again and be like, hey, maybe next year won't be as bad. Maybe we can start turning this thing around. It just comes smashing back down. And it's time and time again. I don't even know why I still even get any hope. I have no hope.
Give me 2 years. I'll fix it. I'll fix it.
Mr. Harris, you hear that? He wants a job.
2 years, I will fix it.
He's putting a guarantee on it. 2 years and you can fire him.
2 years, or you can fire me. Matter of fact, you pay me half. Pay me half of what you're paying these. You know what? $200,000 a year.
Oh, that's way more. That's way less than half.
There you go. Just saying. $200,000. You take care of the players. Take care of all. This is a a, what do you call it? A tryout thing. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got to earn it. If I earn it, hey, I need a big check.
I hear you.
So I'll fix it. I get we'll bring in guys, whatever, but I'm going to be the guy in the guy say, I don't need you. Get the out. It's true. I mean, we're done with this. Hey, you have to be professional. No, we don't. There's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of kids who want to play for the NFL. I want these kind of kids and these kind of people to just like, hey, boom, I want to hit somebody. Okay, coach, I didn't mean to personal foul. But it's fine. It's fine. I can live with that. I went for a kill shot. Yes, I know you did. Look did you see the Chiefs game?
Yeah.
That guy was dead.
Yeah.
I was like, can we get one tackle like that? One, not two, one.
We've talked about the earlier this season. The only one on our defense that flies kind of like that. He doesn't hit super hard, but at least tackles really well. Is Jeremy Reeves. Yeah. He's like the only one. I like Reeves a lot. I would definitely keep him. He's a hard nosed dude too. He and he tries super hard. But yeah, we need more guys like that. We need more guys like that.
For the rest of you guys, the old vets, you got to go. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You're probably a nice guy, but anyway. All right, so that's going to conclude our good, bad, and ugly Skins losing 31-0.
Yeah, wow. a lot of bad and ugly. A lot of bad and ugly. The only good was I thought Rodriguez ran well, and they should have gave him the ball more. That's my one good.
Yeah. Tell us what you think, guys. Leave a comment below. We will see you next time. Until then, have a good night. Happy holidays from everyone here at Just Win Bets, baby.